If good afternoon. If you want to take the place here in the front, who is behind, will be nice. If you like to move, so we have a place. Ah, okay. Yes, yeah. Great, great. So guys, good afternoon everybody. We close the door perhaps. So today, my name is Mauro Mahjoub. I think there is my name here. So today I am presenting 10 iconic products from Italy, starting going through Italy actually, and we will see a couple cocktails. We will try a couple cocktails with those products, and we want to play a little bit with the products because many people sometimes they don't know what we have in Italy. Actually, like a lot of products and iconic products with a legacy and tradition and passions behind. So we will discover some of them. And here we have our, I will talk about the consortium, which it's like a group of producer from all around Italy. If you see the map, which is beautiful, that like they are from north to the south of Italy. So you will find products from almost each region in Italy. So this consortium was born in 2011, and why? Why? Because to represent Italy around the world and to show that still all family companies going with, like I said, with a passion, legacy, tradition, and the work behind the product. So this is what we will talk about. We will talk about every product, and we will test some samples from cocktails. And we done a game, such a game that we use to mix two from the consortium together without using other products, but like other spirits. But we have a modifier like ice cream, tea, or some bitters. That's it. So we will start with I think the girls are preparing, and I will talk about our products, beginning from, let's see if they are ready, the girls. Yes, Italy is a huge producer of liquors. This goes back to the 1500s. So in Italy we had a lot of spice coming from Asia. Marco Polo was traveling all around. Other people, they went to the island, to the Caribbean, and everyone brought with them something. And then we start to manage these botanicals or spices, and each region start to produce liquors. And this goes till the 1800s. And now you will see all the countries, the products in Italy goes over 100 years. And they're still here with the same recipe, same tradition. And like I said, the family is behind, perhaps with the 7th generation after, or 4th generation, 5th generation. We will see all this in the products. So, Captain, we are almost ready for the cocktails. Good guys. If somebody has any question, anything, so I will be here, please to answer or to try to answer. So, and like I mentioned, we try to mix those from different region, different characteristic for the ingredients, and to come out with something. And why this? To show that even if we mix those products, we can obtain something beautiful to mix and to have as a cocktail. So in the mixology, many people sometimes, I am a bartender since 35 years, and I see the bartenders scared for some products because I don't know what to do with. I don't have an idea. And we should not scare. We should here come out with our fantasy to find a balance in the cocktail, and everything is allowed to do in your cocktail. So if you do it with some criteria, so you can obtain really a nice cocktail. So I don't want to start to talk about the products before the cocktail, but perhaps it's better to start. Why not? Let's see. For the first cocktail, actually, so welcome, will be everything ready, everything set up. From the first cocktail, we have two products. Actually, it's the oldest product in this group and the youngest product. Why? I will start with Nardini. Nardini is a company since 1779. You can imagine, it's 10 years before the French Revolution. And they started in Bassano del Grappa in Veneto region. And they start to do grappa, one of the first grappas in Italy, industrial made. So here is coming the first one, yes. This is Acqua Estiva, which now we will have. Acqua Estiva, I don't know if you see yet. You see the recipe from this side? And we was inspired from the spritz. So we said, okay, we will do something funny and nice and fresh. So we use Nardini Acqua Bianca, sorry. It's made with a citrus medica, the cedro, and this is a kind of citrus which grows in the lake, Garda Lake, around the Garda Lake. And it's a citrus that doesn't have a lot of juice. It's like a thick skin and like not the juicy part. And it's very rich in flavor. So this is what we do for our product, which we use in Acqua di Cedro. And we mix it with the youngest company in the group, Mahjoub. Mahjoub came out, the company was founded in 1946. And it's almost over 80 years anyway. So Mahjoub is a company from another region, Emilia, from Ferrara. And also is a big tradition family, Mahjoub. And this family produced many kinds of liquors. In the 60s, they reached something like 70 kinds of liquors. But actually, do you have everybody the drink? So let's try it. And like I said, this is some kind of spritz. So we use elderflower. This is elderflower from Mahjoub, 22. We take the elderflower from the mountains in Austria to produce the elderflower liquor, and we call it the number 22nd because it was the recipe from 50 recipes. We choose the 22nd one, so it came out with the best in flavor and taste. So we mix Acqua di Cedro with our matcha and Prosecco, for sure, soda. And then we add something special to do. We put a sorbet, lemon sorbet, and we grate a little bit of cedro, candied cedro. So on the top. And let's make like the botarga effect, actually, when we grate over something. How it taste? You like it? It's fresh. Prosecco, for sure. We can have it really in any time, before dinner, before lunch, whatever. So it's very fresh, and like I said, it's a twist inspired from the spritz originally. Good. Can I have a bottle of water? Sorry. Thank you very much. I'll take care. Thank you. Wow. Good. I was talking about Nardini, the oldest one actually in the group and in the consortium. And Nardini was born, like I said, 1779, 10 years before the French Revolution. They start with the grappa, but then they start to produce other liquor. For sure, every company, they want to do like a portfolio. And from here, they develop many other drinks, bitters, and other kind of liquors. And still the company, till today, in Bassano del Grappa based, and they still producing the Grappa Nardini. And for sure, like I said, they are also producing other kind of spirits. Grappa Nardini is one of the first in Italy, but in the world actually, because the grappa comes from Italy, which they start to produce the grappa. Matcha, we said, comes from Emilia region. In Emilia region, they started in 1946, like I said, always family-owned family company. They start to produce, like I said, many kind of liquors. And then they was very, very popular in Italy at the time, because in Italy also, the liquors in the 60s, 50s, we used to drink it at home. In every fridge from the grandmother or our aunts, when we go to visit, she opened the fridge and she has some liquor. Can be a bitter, can be a grappa, can be grappa for older people, and for the younger perhaps with a vermouth or for another kind of drink. So, there is any question, any things where we can add? Somebody, we are trying to go fast because we have 10 products and 5 cocktails. So I'm waiting always comes the cocktail to be at the same time, so that 2 minutes at a time talking. Sure, because as a bartender, because I'm also a historian from the bar, and I can talk about 4 hours about history, but you know, sometimes you don't have much time, and you try to reduce the information, giving the information. I still, behind the bar, I still using some of those products in my bar, because like I said, many people think this we can drink it just pure, but they don't understand that we can mix very good to prepare the cocktails as well. East meet West. Let's see, cabinet here. Thank you. Here we go to other 2 iconic products in Italy. And actually, like I told you, every region in Italy produce, or in the past, they produced hundreds of companies around. So what's happened? Many, they stopped by themselves. Somebody because passed away all the family, and sometimes because comes a big company and they buy the product. So this is what happened. But like we say, why there are still like a few of them, and here like the example from all around Italy, we will see this like the family behind since over 100 years to take care about the product, because they believe in the product like they believed before the ancestry of the family, from the family, and they are continuing to produce in the same way how they start before the beginning the members of the family at the time. So here we are talking about two other, like I said, iconic producer. And we start with Bardelli. Oh, great. We have the cocktail again. East meet West. This is a little bit very nice. It's a cocktail between Varnelli, Hannes liquor. We will talk about the product and the company, and the Koki. Koki, the original Koki vermouth. And we put a mix of chrysanthemum. We done like such a quantity in infusion, and then we done the ice cube with Souchong tea. As here we want to try also to make something more complexity, more herbs in our two products. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and we will explain also the two companies as well. Good, the recipe, vermouth Koki, one part, Varnelli Anis, or 3/4 of part of Varnelli, because sure will dominate the cocktail if we put 1-to-1. And then the herbal, the chrysanthemum herbal, which we use, and with our Souchong tea, we put it within the ice with the Souchong tea. Varnelli. Varnelli is also leader in Italy and in the world in the anise segment or group of liquors. Varnelli started 1868, 100 years before my birth. My birth is a very important date. That's why I mentioned. So 100 years before, they started Varnelli. Girolamo, he started to mix, and this will be produced in the region Marche region, is in the middle of Italy. It's almost in the middle. And we have in the Marche the mountains, Sibelius mountains, where grow also the other kind of botanicals. So they start, Girolamo, he started to do the first thing, his Amaro Sibilla. And from there, they jumped a couple years later to make the anise liquor. And they are the leader in Italy and in the world, because they are helping to spread again the anise liquor, because till the 50s, 60s was huge, the anise liquor. It's exactly like when we talk about absinthe, about crème de menthe, and other liquor, Benedictine, Chartreuse, all this kind of liquor was a huge at the time. So Varnelli, they are coming back, bringing back this culture of anise liquor to the world, and they are like the ship flag of this kind of liquors. And in the 50s, they won. They had the first prize for the best anise liquor in Italy at all. And this comes, like I said, Marche region. It's actually the next region where I live. In my region is Abruzzo, exactly in the center. And what is nice in the Marche, you have mountains and you have also the ocean. So you can reach in 1 hour, one from the mountains to the ocean. So it's very nice. The coast and inside with the mountains. And we have a lot of herbs, for sure. And we have a lot of liquors around. But one of the leaders from the Marche region is Varnelli, for sure. And we will see another one later. Koki. Everybody knows Koki. Koki is a leader in the world in the segment of vermouth. We find coffee in the best bars around the world, for sure. You know, I'm sure somebody is bartender here and heard about coffee somehow. Coffee exists since 1891 from Coconato in the Piedmont. And Giulio Cocchi, he started to produce his vermouth and his Barolo Chinato. We heard about Barolo Chinato. It's like also the top products in the portfolio by Cocchi. And for sure, he started also to produce wine and sparkling wine. So it's not only was the Cocchi vermouth, and the most important thing, the company since 130 years is going and they never stop. So from 1891 they start to produce and still going. And they never had any, even with the World War, they never stopped to produce coffee. And today coffee, for sure, they enlarge also the recipes and they have more product in the portfolio as well. Good. Any question? Any? Somehow. So waiting, we'll do some dancing till comes the cocktails. Did you enjoy the second cocktail as well? Somebody has any question about vermouth? You know, everybody, what's this vermouth for sure? Fortified aromatized wine was produced in Italy for the first time by Benedetto Carpano, 1786, and then came out other vermouth all through the history. So vermouth is an aperitivo. We have many kind of vermouth with many kind of alcohol strength, and we have many also change from company to other the alcohol, the ABV. So we have from 16 goes to 21. This is the vermouth. And then for sure, you call it vermouth because you should have in it the most important botanic, the vermouth plant. If you don't have vermouth, it's not a vermouth. So we can say that it's an aperitif. You can call it vermouth. So this is one of the most important things for the vermouth. Then there is vermouth from Torino, and this bean should be done from now came out like vermouth for Torino should have like for the law. You should take the wine from the region Piedmont, should be with a percentage of alcohol, strength, and so far. We have a third cocktail. Great. Welcome to India, lady. Good morning. So, we are in India, yes.
It's okay?
Fantastic.
Perfect.
Great. India. Here is another nice kind of cocktail because we want to make like a journey between Italy and India. So we said let's mix our products with Italy and India. So here we talk the Luxardo. I said Luxardo, we will talk about Luxardo. They produce bitter Luxardo and Strega. Also here we have two huge companies in Italy and in the world known Strega and Luxardo. I will talk about both companies. The recipe is Luxardo, Strega, bitter bianco, and then we done the mango chutney. I mixed the mango chutney with chutney ginger, plus saffron, roses, cardamom, to make a little bit the spice from India, to remember a little bit India food, India drinks. So we mix all those together, and yeah, we had lime juice, and here to balance a little bit the ingredients. It's as a catalyst between all the ingredients. So that's it. It's yeah. It was a big challenge also with this to prepare the syrup. Like we have, I prepared the saffron syrup at home. Should be balanced, not too much, because will be overwhelming the other spices. So you should try to find the balance between roses, cardamom, and that saffron. It's very important, because if not, you will have just straight one taste for the thing. So let's see Luxardo. Luxardo as well. Beautiful company, start in Zara in Croatia, 1821. Girolamo, also from Luxardo, his name is the same like Vardelli. He started to produce Luxardo Maraschino, and in 1947 they moved back to Italy, close to Padua, small town, and they continued to produce Luxardo Maraschino. In the meantime, for sure, Girolamo, he started to produce other products, and they have bitters, amaretto, and other sangue Morlato, Di Morlato. We have really Di Morlato, sorry, and we have a lot of other liquors in the portfolio for Luxardo. They are leader in this maraschino sherry soaked in alcohol, very known all around the world. Also, best bar and bartenders, they use Luxardo. Actually, I want to invite you, if you have the possibility, take Luxardo Maraschino, and take another Maraschino, and try it, and you will see like a huge world in between. Not because it's better Luxardo, but you will see the characteristic of Luxardo. You will find it all in the same by Luxardo only. And the other Maraschino, they have other notes. That's why. But try it, and please think in what I said. So a little bit to understand what's happened. Even this both is a sherry liquor we use with the cherries, but how is a huge difference between one with aroma, with the taste, and everything. So, Strega. Strega is also, you know what means Strega? Witches, with the witch. Strega is a beautiful also product. It was a huge in Italy, actually, even in the 1800s. They was around, and if you open any newspaper from the time, you will find Strega with the ads all over the newspapers. Strega is also a beautiful product which goes till since 1860, 1 year before the Union or Unifying Kingdom of Italy was born, and 1 year later. And we do it in Benevento. Here we move south of Italy. And in Benevento we do the Strega, like I said. They use something like 70 kinds of herbs they mix to produce it. And still, for sure, a secret of the family, because Alberti Strega goes with a recipe like all the other companies, still with a secret recipe from the family. Very short, very everything closed. Nobody can see the production for sure. We know we know about many herbs what we use in it, but we never know really how much and which one really, and how will be worked with. The same like all the other, for sure. And you see, like I said, in Italy, we had hundreds or thousands of producers, but what is nice and interesting, each region does a liquor which related to the region products or plants or herbs or whatever we can find in this region, and they develop each one his own recipe. From there, then they start to produce other things. Oh, this is nice also. This will be, now we are almost in the after dinner. Did you like it, this one? Is it interesting? Did you feel all the spices, the ginger come out in the end? All. And here we can see, even because Strega and the Middle Luxardo, they have really, they're tasty, but when we mix it together, we have an harmony between the products. So we don't see really that you feel just one product, even if they are both very strong as a character. Good. Lemon coffee cake. Here we were inspired, actually a little bit Starbucks has what to do with this cocktail. Because Starbucks, a couple of years ago, they started to put a couple drops of olive oil in the cafe latte to make it like a more silky or more, to make it like a smoothie. And but actually, the bartender, they are using olive oil. There is now, I started to use it actually 10 years ago. Okay. So, but with the coffee, they want to try something new, and they start to do it with coffee. And Starbucks, if you go there, you never got the normal espresso coffee. You will see all kind of aromatizing agent in the coffee, from mint, from vanilla, whatever, cinnamon, and here and there. They put everything, tramezzino and everything they put in it. So here we was, inspired a little bit, because now we will see it's also nice to manage to play with when he will get the cocktail. And we put coffee, liquor with limoncello. This mixed together. And then here we use with the mascarpone foam on the top, and with the pipette, I put olive oil with lavender. So it will be really very coffee, limoncello, oily, everything in it. So we have a little bit, we touch all categories of drinks. And with this foam in the top. And please, before you drink, take the pipette and put your olive oil on the top. Okay. So then, you start to drink, and you can see, like I said, it's something to play with it. It's funny for our guests, and it's also very interesting as a taste. The olive oil should be fruity, so not too much olivey, let's say, and the fruity help more for the cocktail. And like I said, this will be done with the limoncello and with the coffee liqueur, which I will talk now about Pallini. Pallini comes from in Rome. We are here in the middle of Italy, and the company goes back till 1875, and they start with the limoncello, with the lemon from Amalfi Coast, and we use here the lemon sforzato. Sforzato is a kind of lemon which grow in Amalfi Coast, and it's very, very rich in flavor. So we use this kind to make our Pallini, and Pallini was a company, almost the first company in Rome, which they started to produce alcohol at the time, like the other region. So this is what was Pallini. Sorry, I said 70, 75%. 75, yeah. Good. Was 75 because they are close. Meleti. Meleti come from the region Marki region. Is also in the middle. Is actually across from the other side from Rome. Actually, is next to my region, like I said. And where they produce Meleti is in Ascoli Piceno. It's something like 30 kilometers from my hometown. And yeah, Meleti is also very known, huge in Italy and in the world with the anisette. They produce anisette and they was the first to produce anisette, distilling the anise from the region, always from the market. And they use distillation of bain-marie for the anisette meleti. And from there, they start to produce other coffee liqueurs, and it's fantastic to drink anisette with coffee, because really it's the explosion. Actually, we drink first our espresso in Italy, and also in Ascoli, and then you put like for the cork, for the bottle, a little bit of anisette. You wash your cup and you drink your espresso. You finish with the taste of the coffee comes in with the anisette meleti. It's something huge. And the coffee liqueur. So did you try it? How is it? Interesting? Please, if you have any comment, anything. I'm trying to talk, but I need from you feedback as well. So you see here, in the meantime, we use two products, coffee and lemon. Is a huge, with a big impact in between. But if you use it and properly, and you use to balance everything, you can get also your cocktail. So everything is possible, I say it again. But you should have really the fantasy and the good taste to understand, to manage such a product. Good. We are with the next, and wow, this is the bowl. Yeah, nuts and bowl. This is fantastic cocktail. Finally, we finished with the fifth one. I hope that's in time. Yes, almost. We got a pistachio and bologna. This is also a dessert. Very nice one. And here we have another iconic or leader companies, always with a big heritage behind, from Italy, from the south. Pici, here we have one of the family, Vena. I'm so happy also to present your company, because also a really tradition of Italy, Lucano. Lucano is a huge, sorry, I will explain the cocktail. So we use Amaro Lucano, and we use Nocello. Nocello is a walnut liquor. I will talk about both company. And then we use, with the ice cream, we use our pistachios ice cream we had. And the pistachios crumble on the top to make it, yeah. And walnut bitter for sure, that will bring out more the taste of the walnut. And in the end, to mix all together, we use rice milk. So as a catalyst in between the ingredients. So here, yeah, it's actually like a matcha baby. You can eat, you can drink, you have your after dinner. So it's not just drinking. Good. I go back for Lucano. Lucano, 1894. And Pasquale, was Pasquale Leo? Pasquale, over there. Leo was Pasquale, the first, no? Who started? Your grandfather? So, what is nice, like I said, they are working over there, also 2-3 generation in the company. Lugano was they founded the company in 1894 in the Matera province. Matera, is protected from UNESCO now since a couple of years. It's a wonderful, wonderful town. Goes in the mountains, come down, and this is in Pici, and they start to Hisar Pasquale to bring all the botanicals from around the world. With 30 botanicals, he created his Amaro Lugano. And still, from that time, with the same effort, with the same passion for the product, and with same legacy from the family, growing with more products for sure in the portfolio. Also, this is a huge, like I said, Lugano is also a big comeback, like many liquors, because we had between the 70s and the 90s was all going down with the liquor and all the spirits. And then we had a huge boom in the beginning of the new century, and then with the cocktails also again help to come out with all traditional liquors which we have from around the world. Actually, I say we have over 50-60% from products from around the world in Italy, for all kind of liquor, in all segments, all categories of liquors. Good. This is Lucano. It's beautiful Lucano. You can drink it neat, ice cold Lucano. You can mix it with a cocktail. You can mix it also with a sparkling wine. You can do Negronis. You can do a lot of things with. So Lugano really is a beautiful Amaro which we can play with it, with a lot of stuff we can produce with it. Toschi, another very important company or known company in Italy. They started in 1945, actually direct after the Second World War, in Modena, Emilia region. And here they start actually two brothers. I think Gianfranco and Giampiero Lanfranco, sorry. And they start to soak the sherries from Vignola, this small town, and it's close to Modena. And they start to soak the sherries in the alcohol to have it all the year, because they want to eat it all the year, the sherries. And that's why from there they start to produce also other liquor with the fruit, soaking, not in macerate in the liquor and alcohol. And they start to the storage these liquors, and they start to sell the liquor actually. So this is Toschi, and Toschi, like I said, since then is very known in Italy with this, and also Nocino, because Nocello we do it with a walnut and nuts together. We produce this liquor, and Nocino is walnut, very strong. We feel the walnut, and we can do a lot of nice things also, stuff, cocktail with coffee, with a really perfect combination between mixing with Toschi, Nocello, and with, like we said, with the ice is perfect also to mix and to make something nice with it. Good. I think, yeah, almost done. Somebody has any question? Okay. Thank you very much for your attention, first of all. And if you want to visit us, we have Little Italy, and from 20 from the other side. If you go to the end, you will find Little Italy with all those products, and we have a bar. You can taste neat or in the cocktails, and for sure we can make you a nice offer you cannot refuse if you go to Little Italy. Thank you very much, and see you there. Any question, anything? Almost done. Perfect. Was everything all right? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.